Boatworks today is sponsored by Total Boat and Alexial Yacht Coatings, as well as supported by the generosity from the beautiful folks over on Patreon. Thank you so much. So welcome back to the shop, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Andy with Boatworks today, and I'm just going to jump right into it. Now, you can disagree with me all you want, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that fall has officially started. Now, maybe not according to the calendar. My wife likes to remind me of that all the time, but trees are starting to change, at least here in northern Michigan. But the trees are starting to change, and I woke up to 42 degrees this morning. So those kind of conditions, I'm going to say it's fall time, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Fall also means the start of boat shows. Now this year I'm going to be attending two different shows. The first one is going to be down in, over in Newport, which is actually next week. And the next show then is going to be at the end of October down in Fort Lauderdale. Now, there is this other small little show kind of in between there, I think it's in Annapolis, that I would love to be able to go to. And I gave a lot of thought. I have an invite to go. The problem is that Annapolis and Fort Lauderdale are about a week apart. And on top of going to the Newport, I can't be gone 3 out of the next 6-ish weeks. It would literally take me till after Christmas to get caught up with things and start to see the light of day. And I don't want to put myself in the position because, part of the bigger picture, when I get back from Fort Lauderdale at the end of October, I want to be able to go into November starting up on project videos again and then carry on to that through the end of winter. And I have my little spidey senses going off. I have a feeling that if I were to go to all 3 shows, that there's only so many hours in a day. I would never be able to get to the point where I could jump back up on the boat and get back to normal business. Now, as far as Newport, next week's show. Now, I did the same show last year again, as I'm doing this year with Total Boat, along with, I think it's like seven or 8 other channels. Let's see, I'm gonna grab my, hold on, I gotta grab my old man glasses. And last year's show was absolutely amazing. I mean, the weather couldn't have been better. I don't know how this year's going to actually cooperate. We'll wait and see what happens with the hurricane that's coming. So I'm going to be going there along with Randy from Yacht Hunters, the Adventure Cruise, Sailing Zephyr, Bo and Brandy Sailing, David Shee and his wife, Louis Sazu, Tips from a Shipwright Guy, myself, and then MJ Sailing. So now, just like last year, the way that Total Boat is going to have this structured is that throughout the days on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's going to be certain time slots where each of us, each of the channels are going to be there at the Total Boat booth and available if you want to stop by, say hi, if you have some questions, comments, whatever it may happen to be, that, you can track us down. Now, before I lose my train of thought, if you are going to be in the area and you plan on attending the show and you have not bought your tickets yet, if you go to the Newport, Boat Show website, and you can purchase your tickets ahead of time. Now, if you use the discount code BoatWorks5, that'll get you, I think it's $5 off of each ticket, up to 2 tickets per purchase. Now, if you need more than that, I think you can do like multiple purchases in groups of 2, and the discount should still apply. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I will have all the details for that down below in the description. Now, as far as where the Total Boat booth is going to be located this year, it is going to be in Tent G, as in good, but Tent G at the Perry Mill Wharf next to the helicopter. That's all the information I've got, but I'm sure it won't be too hard to find us. Now, for the folks here on Patreon, if you are going to be attending the Newport show, please let me know. Just leave a comment here under this video on Patreon saying that you're going to be there. And I suppose if you're not going to be there, then, you don't need to let me know that you're not going to be there. But if you want to leave a comment and just say, hi, that's cool. But if you are going to be there, let me know. And if there's going to be enough people there and available, on whatever day this is able to work out, I'll go ahead and reserve a private space just like I did last year. Now, last year, it worked out so sweet. There was a space that we were able to secure, and we had the whole joint to ourselves. But it was literally a 5-minute walk from the boat show, and they had some banging food, lots of good drinks. I mean, they were there for us, and it couldn't have gone any better. And I believe I'm able to secure that same space this year if there's going to be enough interest. So again, if you are going to be attending and you have an interest in getting together for a Patreon only, it's a private party, please let me know, and I will do my best to try and make it happen. So if you are going to be attending the Newport Show, stop by the Total Boat booth and say hi. Last year we met hundreds, if not 1,000 or more people over the course of, I think I was there for 3 days. It was a pretty busy 3 days, I'm not going to lie, but it was so much fun. And hopefully the weather cooperates this year. Right now the forecast is looking maybe a little sketchy, but you know, who knows? I mean, forecasts are never accurate more than 30 minutes out, so hopefully it changes a little bit. But anyways, again, stop by the Total Boat booth. Again, it's on, damn it, Tent G as in green, on the Perry Mill Wharf next to the helicopter, evidently. And as far as the Fort Lauderdale show that I'm going to be attending with Alexiel, at least at this point, it's almost 2 months out. So there's some time, and to be honest, there's a fair amount of details that still need to get kind of ironed out. But as that starts to unfold, then I'll go ahead and, when it's appropriate, I'll post some updates here, so that if you are going to be attending that show, maybe we might be able to get some type of a meet and greet, get together, private party thing set up in Fort Lauderdale. I don't know. I've never been there, so this one might be a little bit more difficult to kind of organize. But that's the beauty of having time on your hands, right? So one last little bit of info before I check out here. Now, Alexiel paint orders. Since I'm going to be gone most of next week through the weekend, and I don't get back until I think that Monday like mid-afternoon. Now, typically the way that I handle this is orders that comes in during the week, and that weekend everything always ships out on Monday mornings. Well, since I'm not going to be back, you know, obviously orders that would come in next week, I'm not going to be back on Monday to ship them out. So the next ship date would then be the 25th. Now that's a little ways out. However, anything that comes in between now and this coming Tuesday, let's just say noon Central, anything that comes in by then, I will be shipping orders this coming week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just to try and fulfill as many orders as I can before I've got to check out for a week. So if you're in a position with your project, it's fall time. I've noticed there's been a pretty good uptick as far as people getting back on their projects. So if you're at a point on your project where you need to get this material in hand, if you're able to get it placed by this coming Tuesday, again, noon Central, you will have it sooner rather than later. I would say you'd probably see it Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. And if you're really out in the sticks, you'd probably see it on that Monday that I'd be getting back, which I believe is the 18th, something like that. So anyways, I just want to throw that one out there. I've been starting to see an uptick in orders, and I didn't want to leave anybody hanging. So with that said, now I'm going to button out this video. So have a great rest of the week, and I hope to see you in Newport.
This has been a Boatworks Today production.